Hello, it's Anthony with Land Title. I wanted to bring you your first to know update for Greater Metro Denver. So this is a short one, but I'm going to get right to it. The important thing here is that the market is doing remarkably well for another year of a low inventory, low buyer environment. Look at this 6.9% increase in our average sales price. We're almost caught up to where the peak of the market was this month, which was last or 2 Aprils ago, and we're kind of in a positive place. I think this is really positive information. The median's up 4% again. If you look at the condo townhouse market, we're slightly above where we were this time last year as well, 1.4% up. $470,000 average sales price in the condo townhouse market across Greater Metro Denver. Now, where we really get our second glance at is this price per square foot. 4.2% increase average sales price in our detached homes, 1.5% in the attached units. They're both sitting right around that 300 mark. This is actually a really good sign. It just shows the resiliency in the Denver metro market and just that demand that just won't go away, even though we have a reduced amount of buyers out there in the marketplace due to interest rates. So take a look at this. This is the one that I think is the most interesting. We have 17.4% increase in active units on the market, but that's because 25% more new listings came to market last month than this time last year. So we have a lot of pent up demand in listings that look like they're finally starting to come to market. The only issue is those buyers are a little sluggish still. So that's the only reason we are not chipping away at that inventory faster than we already are. Now, look at this. This is demand of buyers. We had 4,381 homes go off the market, 4% more than last year. So it's a little promising, right? A little bump in the right direction. Our month supply of inventory, though, is at 2 months of inventory. It is still rising, right? It's a little bit above where it was last year. 30% increase sounds really large, but we're only talking a half a month of inventory. So it should be a little more forgiving out there for your buyers, right? If you have buyers that are on the sidelines, it would be worth talking to them about this because even though there's a little bit more activity, that huge surge in listings is going to create a little bit more forgiving environment for them to go get under contract and maybe even negotiate on their terms. Now, check this out. We're headed towards May, just like normal. May, June is the peak of the year for the fastest part of the market. It's turning over in 29 days. Right? This is a very different market than where we were a few years ago. So that being said, it's much more forgiving for buyers. But if you're taking listings, you definitely just need to educate them on it could take more than 30 days to sell a home. Even at the fastest part of the year when we're in the 20s, things are still looking good, right? This is a much more normalized market. It's great to see that. Now, the one thing with that rise in inventory that we haven't had before, that we haven't had in the past few years, is we're going to see a little bit lower listed sale price. So 98 or 99.8% listed sale price is really not a big deal. This is still a really incredible market, but we're under that 100% mark. And the reason we're under the 100% mark is we have more inventory with still not enough buyers to fill all of that out. So this is a good sign. It means that buyers are going to be able to go out there, negotiate, get things under contract. You should be able to get a lot more first-time home buyers if they can qualify under contract this year because it's just less competitive out there in the marketplace. The last slide I wanted to share with you was about showing traffic. I don't know if you've seen this before, but we just started including this into some of our data. And you can see that reduction in buyer behavior is a real thing. We still are just so tight. But buyers that are out there are obviously very serious because the average showings per listing is at 7.3. 15% less than this time last year, but it's taking only 14 showings to go under contract. So a lot of homes are basically taking 2 months worth of total showing traffic to go under contract. That's what's giving us that 30 days on MLS average because the ones that are really buttoned up and get a lot of showings fast, basically you drive 14 showings, hopefully you should go under contract on average. Now that's going to really vary submarket to submarket. So don't forget to reach out to us if you need other data. We have lots of data to help share with you just like this. So feel free to reach out to me. I'm Anthony at Land Title. Hope to catch you next time.